new month. It's me, Lawson, Endurance once again, and I'm here to discuss with you the topic that says how you can successfully save your money. So, for you to successfully save your money, there are ways and there are steps you have to take. Most people are trying to save, but at the end, not being able to achieve that amount they want to save. Now, for you to successfully save your money, you must first of all make sure that there is a good reason for that. What do I mean by that? Some people save their money because they want to get nice shirts, they want to get nice shoes, they want to get nice car, just to impress a friend, or maybe there is an upcoming event or a friend's wedding or a friend's birthday party that is upcoming. So they want to save so that they can get nice shirts, nice shoes, just to impress a friend, to let people know that yes, they have arrived, to let people know that they are doing well. But if you are saving to impress someone, it is never a good reason. So make sure there is a good reason for you to save. The next one is there must be duration. Some people just start saving and at the end of everything there is no ending, no beginning point, no ending point. They will be like, next month I'll start my savings. When it gets to that next month, they are not able to start. One thing or the other will come in and they will not be able to start. So there are such situations. So for you to successfully save your money, you must have duration, the beginning point and the ending point of that savings. You must know it. Now the next thing I want to talk about is you make inquiry. For you to start saving, you must make inquiry. There are different sources or different means of saving, and there are profitable ones, the ones that will profit you a lot, as in you have interest, nice interest in it. So you make inquiry, go to the banks, go to your friends, your colleagues, ask them if they know anyone that is currently into saving, or they know, or they are into saving. So you make inquiry. So making inquiry, you get to know packages that involve saving that will profit you a lot. For instance, in the bank there are different kind of saving packages. Like there is one they call target saving. And that target saving, if you involve in that, you notice that you will not be able to get access to that money until that particular month or that particular year that the saving is being assigned to last. Now, during that target saving, you get huge amount of profit at the end of the savings, and your money is safe. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, for you to successfully save your money, there must be a means that you cannot easily access that money. Avoid easy access to that money. If you're saving and you're able to withdraw that money any day, any time, any minute, any second, you will not successfully save that money. Why? Because there are many challenges, there are many problems, there are many essential things to get. So you would go and withdraw out of that money. Let's say for instance now someone is saving in his wardrobe and the cash is in his wardrobe, and if something comes up, you will notice that that person will go right into that wardrobe and remove out of it, hoping to replace it in his with his next income. So avoid easy access whenever you're saving your money. So this next one is that you should not lend to somebody out of that money you have decided to save. Let's say for instance, you've decided to save 10,000 naira. Do not lend to someone out of that 10,000 naira. You can decide to lend to someone out of your remainder. That's also not a very good idea, but if you want to lend, you can lend out of your remainder, but do not lend out of that amount you have fixed to save. Because if you do that, hoping that, okay, the duration of this my saving will last for 1 year and 6 months, for instance, and you say, okay, before that time, this guy might have paid, this lady might have paid, might have given me back my money. So at the end of everything, you just be disappointed by the person's attitude, or maybe the person has not paid up before the due time of that particular savings. So that will also spoil your mind, and that will also discourage you from going ahead to do another saving. The next thing I want to talk about is that you should avoid saving your entire income. Most people make such mistake. When they want to save, they will save that. If it is 30,000 they are earning, they will just save the entire 30,000 naira, because they want to quickly save up that money so that they can get that thing they want to get. If you are such kind of person, you end up not being able to save that money, because there are bills to pay, there are essential things to get. You will not be able to save that money successfully. So the next one I want to talk about is that you should not make use of the remainder unnecessarily. Most people, because they are saving and they know that maybe the time at which the savings duration will last is very near, they will just be spending that remainder unnecessarily, thereby leading them to become broke for that month or for that particular time. So when you are broke, you'll be forced to go and withdraw out of that money, or you'll be forced to do something else or become burden to neighbors or colleagues or friends. So avoid spending the remainder unnecessarily. Now, what do I mean by the remainder? You know, when you're saving, like I said previously, that you should not save your entire income. Let's say for instance you're saving now 30,000 naira as your income. You should not save above the remainder. You should not save above the remainder. Rather, you can save equal to the remainder. Let's say for instance that 30,000 naira, you can save 15,000 naira out of it, but do not save above that 15,000 naira. Instead, save below that 15,000 or equal to that 15,000 naira. The next thing I want to talk about is that you should avoid borrowing while in this process of saving. Even when you are not in this process of saving, just avoid borrowing, because borrowing has caused so many people lots of things, making them to even lose most of their valuables. Borrowing can cause fights. If you are not able to pay the person from which you borrow that money, it can cause fights, and that fight can lead to injury. And where you're injured, you are going to treat yourself. You need to treat yourself. You need to take care of yourself. So when you're injured, you end up making use of that remainder, and when you make use of that remainder for those things that are just not there, you find out that you become broke and be tempted to go and put your hand into that borrowed, that saved one. That is the last but not the least. You should put it down in writing. Whenever you want to start to save your money, just put it down in writing. Write it down so that you'll be able to know what you're doing or what you're about to do. Most people make that mistake. They will just be like, let me start saving, and they don't put it down. Believe me, we are all humans. What you see gives you more motivation than what you don't see. That thing you see gives you more motivation than that thing which you do not see. So when you write it down in the book, you'll be able to be seeing it every single day, and you know the reason why you're saving. So that will give you joy and give you more motivation, more courage to continue in that saving. Thank you very much for watching this video. Happy New Month. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to click on that like button. Also, don't forget to comment, because your comment is very important also. Don't forget to comment. I love you all. Happy New Month. Bye for now. Who's got no nose mask? We are still in this COVID-19 pandemic era, so make sure you get a very nice nose mask and a good alcohol-based hand sanitizer. For me, you can see my nose mask like this. I'm well protected from COVID-19.